I was a bit tired before. I thought I was getting longer lie-in than I actually was. Do you need...
I've kind of commented red. I didn't know if you were going to turn up. Because Connell's ill, obviously.
No, he's old enough to look after his own, not now. If you need me, give me a shout.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't put somebody's nose out of joint, have I? I've stepped on anybody's toes.
Good morning, everybody. This is obviously the live stream for the doubleheader between the Thames Valley Kings and the Woking Blackhawks. Thames Valley Kings would like to express their thanks to the Wokingham United Charities. They have donated. That has helped us to fund the new court markings. The old court markings were actually the pre-2012 markings. And this actually now allows us to meet league regulations, so a huge thank you to the Woking United Charities. We'll be giving you guys shout outs throughout the day. We do thank you for your very kind donation. Cameraman today is the young Ren, who's also known as my dad. Go easy on him, he's not really done live stream before. But we will be here soon, so let's take a look. Right now at the Division 3 Central and Southwest table. At the top with 6 wins out of 6, it's the Raiders from Plymouth. Thames Valley Kings are currently sat in second with 4 wins and 4 defeats, but they have played 8 games, 2 more than Raiders, 3 more than the Bears, who currently sit in third, and the Derby Woolblazers, they're 2 games behind the Kings at 6, so we expect this table to change. Kings' opposition today are the Woking Blackhawks, who currently sit in 7th position. 7 games played, 7 defeats. So they'll be hungry for a first defeat of the season. And we look forward to this game, which is currently on the clock with about 6 minutes left to play. So without further ado, please enjoy today's game. And we will be back shortly to start the stream. What's that? Conversating with Trying to make you look like... Good morning, how are we? Trying to make you look professional.
By the way, you've got
Not easy.
I'm here.
Do a shout out later. Hey, how's it going? I'll give a shout out later.
Oh, brilliant.
Saying to Jack that last weekend up at the Paul Street Mall, thoroughly enjoyed that, really enjoyed it. So we're going to get in touch with Bracknell, Princess Square, see if they want to host us.
Yeah, the amount of space the killer though.
Yeah,
Broad Street's got the
it's got the floor space.
So.
So I love to do another one of those.
Yeah. Here at Thames Valley Kings, we'd also like to have a huge thanks to the fundamental coach for his continuing support. Also the Kennet Radio on 106.7 in the Newbury Thatcham area. Tune in to Saturday Sport, available on the Kennet Radio app. And also the Wokingham paper, who continues to print articles regarding the Thames Valley Kings. And finally, Newbury Weekly News for the Newbury area. Thank you very much for your continued support. The whistle has gone. There is 3 minutes to go before the game.
What? What? Speak ouch. Good.
If you're just joining us, we are currently in the warm-up phase. There is about 2 minutes to go before the game will begin. Thank you for joining us for this live stream between the Thames Valley Kings second team and the Blackhawks second team in Division 3, Central and Southwest. Official attendance today stands at just 16. We expect more people to arrive. The Division 1 game does follow this game. Please mind the parents who continuously walk across the street. If you've just joined us, we are waiting for one of the referees to come up to the game. They are currently getting changed. Thank you for joining us here.
My life, ever.
Are you happy?
Yeah, first time last one. Never been so happy in my life.
So Liam Barker is happy. Let's see if we can get that to trend on Twitter. To put hashtag Liam is happy. And a special hi to everybody in, is it Slovakia? Slovakia. In Slovakia watching today's game. We hope you enjoy it. Hey, mate.
Hi.
Big Chris Nash has just arrived. He's still single, ladies, so if you are interested, look us up.
Remember that watched the game? This is a brilliant entertainment.
Hi guys, if you've just joined us, there is about 1:56 left on the clock. We are waiting for a referee to get changed and join us. This game will be starting very soon.
Imagine we stood up.
Just coming to your shot now, the referee is here. We will be getting started in a couple of minutes. If you are watching the stream, give us a shout out on our YouTube chat. We were waiting for a referee. There is 1:56 left. I don't know if we're going to go straight into the game or not. We're just checking the scoring here, just to make sure that everything is working. We obviously want to make sure you guys have the most up-to-date information regarding the scoreline. So here we go, Division 3, Central and Southwest. This is Kings 2 versus Blackhawks. And this game is just about to start here, guys. We apologise for the currently 6-minute delay to the start of this game. I mean, our cameraman Ren is also getting very impatient.
I'm poised, I'm ready.
We're just going through the formalities now, and we'll get this game started in just a few seconds. Here we go with a tip-off, won by Peter Rapley. Yes. Leave that as an 8-second violation. Oh, Wade's got the ball. Good ball. Don't throw it away, don't throw it away, don't throw it away, don't throw it away. There's a lot of traffic here. Joe with the ball here. Ooh. Shit, wrong one. Sorry, pardon my language. In my defence, I did click the box not for children on the live stream. Thank you for joining this live stream between the Kings second team and the Blackhawks second team in Division 3, Central and Southwest. We're currently in the first quarter with approximately 5 minutes 43 seconds left on the clock. Your cameraman today is my father, Ran. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank Kennet Radio on 106.7 in the Newbury-Thatcham area and the Wokingham paper. Mr. Rapley having a nice conversation with the referee there. We continue with the Blackhawks ball. Oh, unlucky Yaz. We have a man down here. Young Yaz. I think we need some help here, guys.
Hang on, I'm coming.
Of course. Coach Courageous himself had to help the player out there. And we are actually currently in a Blackhawks rather, timeout. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Newbury Weekly News for their continuing support, as well as our good friend, the Fundamental Coach, offering training, nutrition, lifestyle and support information. There is currently 3 minutes 43 left on the clock. Teams will be out shortly after this timeout. Oh, that's the 8-second violation call. We'll have to move. Referee's trying to inboard the game. Mr. Burden, oh. And we are going to the line for free throws as Kings are currently in team fouls. Ten seconds in the corner left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
it's not.
And a unique King's call there from young Henry. We join the second quarter. Come on, lad. Could argue that would have been an unsportsmanlike foul, considering he just rammed into the fella. And that's Denise Gramus on the score sheet. That's no basket. 3 seconds was called. No. 6 minutes, 8 seconds left in this quarter.
What's what? Oh, are they? Where? I mean, I would, but some okay.
Should have brought a tissue. Was that timeout, Blackhawks? That's a timeout, Blackhawks, with 5 minutes, 6 seconds on the clock. The Thames Valley Kings would like to thank the Newbury Weekly News for their continuing support. Also, our friend, the Fundamental Coach, for training, nutrition, lifestyle and support. As well as Kennet Radio on 106.7 in the Newbury Thatcham area, also online on the Kennet Radio app. And the Wokingham paper for their continuous press coverage of the Thames Valley Kings. And this game continues. Do someone with the ball. The loose ball is loose. It rolls out. Reece Barker there is getting pretty angry. And it's another turnover towards the Kings. It's 14-10 with one to come. Kings seem to have found their rhythm. Let's see if Rappers can convert. 2-minute warning in this half. Blackhawks are in foul trouble. Kings are on 2 fouls. Interested to see how this one goes. Great defending there by the Thames Valley Kings. As this game floats towards the half time. 1 minute 40 on the clock. Well, Henry, the foul is there. Henry will be going to the line. Blackhawks are in foul trouble. Young Henry, he's only just old enough to play in the adult league, and he has a great opportunity here to, I think, probably get his first ever points for the Kings. Oh my God! Unlucky Henry. Here at the Thames Valley Kings, we're obviously supporting our junior players, giving the opportunity to play in National League. How close was that coming out of the basket? There's 1 minute 20 on the clock. 15-10. Blackhawks are in foul trouble in this quarter. And that's Peter Rapley for 2. They're feeling after that call. Blackhawks' heads have dipped a little. 3-second call. He was unlucky there. That's fine. I'm sure Kings won't cry over spilled milk. 52.3 seconds on the clock. We thank you if you are watching this live stream of the Division 3 Central Southwest game between the Thames Valley Kings 2 and Blackhawks 2. Peter Rapley just stole the ball behind my back there. Oh, unlucky. There's 30 seconds left. Time is ticking. Oh, another rebound from the Blackhawks. It's 17-10 here. Peter Rapley looking for a pass out to Yaz. Yaz is going through the field. Fortunately, couldn't get the shot away. 3, 2, 1. That's halftime. Kings lead 17-10. Everybody here at the Thames Valley Kings expressed their huge thanks and gratitude to the Wokingham United Charities for the donation that has helped us to fund the new court markings, which allows us to play the sport of wheelchair basketball here. They've also got markings here for boccia as well. There is a young lady who trains out of here who's hoping to make the Tokyo Paralympics. Clearly it's not a game that's going to be over anytime soon. It is 17-10 to the Kings at half time. Thames Valley Kings also would like to express their thanks for their continuing support to Kenno Radio at 106.7 in Newbury and Thatcham. Also to the Wokingham paper for their continued support. Obviously, the Newbury Weekly News, who have been covering the Thames Valley Kings in the sports section of the local paper for Newbury and Thatcham. as well as our friend Chris at the Fundamental Coach, offering training, nutrition, lifestyle and support information. For those of you who are watching, it is half time. It is 17 to the Kings, 10 to Blackhawks in this Division 3 Central and Southwest game. We thank you for joining wherever you may be in the world. We do know we have families supporting one of our players based in Slovakia. We hope you're enjoying the game. And we will see you for the second half very shortly.
I think I blew the microphone on the camera when you were on top. He did give you a huge shout out there, mate. You're going to have to watch it back on the stream how close it was.
Welcome back, everybody, and we're going to be starting the third quarter incredibly soon. We hope you are enjoying this game as much as we are bringing it to you.
Just what I needed. You know, if contact us, we've got the, you speak to us, I'll send you the order form, just let us know what's on it in and we'll get them ordered for you.
Oh, yeah.
I want it to look like you.
Oh, Henry's number one. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that.
Yeah, shit, camera's on. Yeah, it's alright.
Well, we're about to get started here. Team shouts have just been made. The Kings will be starting with the ball in this quarter. Sorry, Dad, just making the stream is still working. Thank you for joining us if you are watching this game. Division 3, Central Southwest, Kings versus Blackhawks. They're incredibly fired up for this one. So are the Blackhawks. It's 19-10. Yaz takes the shot, but he misses, unfortunately. Oh, Yaz, get the ball back. And that's 2 throws for the Kings there. Joe Humphreys picking up the foul. Seems to be quite pleased with himself. Good. Yeah, don't worry about the camera. Just skip. They've blown the whistle. It's fine. about 8 minutes left. Everybody at Thames Valley Kings, thank you for watching this Division 3 Central and Southwest game between Kings 2, Blackhawks 2. We hope you're enjoying it as much as we are providing it to you. Oh, there's a road whistle there. Oh, man down. Peter Rapley, he's just off camera. He's back up on his feet. Kings applying the pressure. Keep you updated on team fouls there. Kings do not have any. Blackhawks have 4. Could get very interested later in this quarter. There's still 7 minutes to play. Ball goes up, hits the ring. Kings now extend their lead to 11. There's 6.5 minutes left. Blackhawks want to get back in this game. They're going to have to do something pretty quick. Whistle blown. I don't know what the foul was. Looks like it was. Ball's out of court. Coach Patrick O'Donnell with the ball. Passing it back to the ref.
Come on, King.
I think the shot was being taken. Basket is good. And just to let you guys know, before I talk, I will let Joe take his free throw. But I think you'll be interested to hear what I've got to say. So with that is actually Blackhawks' 5th foul. They are now in foul trouble, and there's still 5.5 minutes to play. Man down for Blackhawks. off the ball. That was a King's foul, by the way. The rebound. Peter Rapley picking the rebound up. Is that foul trouble? No? Okay. Yeah, that's with a bit of a fast break. He's got Corey available to him. Joe. Oh. You killed him. He's dead. Two shots. We are in foul trouble, guys. Peter Rapley converts. 24-12. Blackhawks are in foul trouble. There is 3.5 minutes on the clock. 2:47 on the clock, Kings ball. We've got a post-match celebration there from those two. Quick reminder of the foul trouble that Blackhawks are in. Ball stopped by timeout has been called.
Just sign him up, he's quick down the court.
Thank you for joining this game. It is a Blackhawks timeout with 1 minute 16 left in the third quarter. And we thank you for tuning in and watching this live stream of the Division 3 Central and Southwest game between the Thames Valley Kings and the Blackhawks. We'd also like to thank us for the continuing support from the Wokingham paper and the Newbury Weekly News. I'm so glad he could get me dancing. No shot, no shot, no shot, no shot, no shot. Oh, and that's the 24-second clock violation. Oh, I think he was parked. That is going to be a King's foul, I think.
So that was actually 9 seconds before the clock actually stopped, so it should have been a turnover. 8-second violation there. But let's not get pedantic. Still a quarter to go. Oh, and it's been intercepted by the Kings, and Rappers is going straight at the court. He's passed it to young Corey, who gets the 2. King extending their lead to 28-12. And that is the end of the third quarter. On behalf of everybody from the Thames Valley Kings, we would like to thank the fundamental coach Chris, who does training, nutrition, lifestyle and support for his continuing support of the club. He works exclusively with our First Division team. We also would like to thank Kennet Radio at 106.7 in the Newbury and Thatcham area.
I'm really worried about you kneeling on the floor for so long. Please, can you sit on a chair? I do not want you having a knee injury.
Okay, I'm getting told off. On the bright side, at least I'll see the ball hit the back of my head on the right street. Okay, so we are into the fourth quarter now. Kings with a lead of 28-12 in this Division 3 Central and Southwest game. Kings slowing the tempo down here a little bit. Foul was on young Henry there. We have a ball stuck in the net. The 8-second violation from Kings. 14 seconds on the shot for Kings. Oh! King extend their lead further. I actually can't remember the last time Blackhawks scored a basket. I think it was before half time. Oh, and frustration really setting in. The Kings are not going to let that go lightly. I mean, that's just a turnover for the books, that was. It's all right. Henry is certainly getting a little workout today. He's only 14. And he is learning so much from this court experience. The whistle's gone. Violation on somebody from the Kings. Friendly reminder on the team fouls here. Kings the only one in this quarter currently with a foul against their name. Oh, some action down here. 8-second violation again! Kings defence are on fire right now. Great cross to Peter Rapley, who gets his own rebound and gets the 2 points. You have to admit the deciding factor today in this game has been the Kings' defence. Some crucial 8-second calls with those presses. You have to admit these guys must be pretty happy with today's performance. Oh! Kings with the rebound. 6.5 minutes to go, but it's given the ball away. Kings won't want to start doing that. Oh, what a hand by Peter Rapley there. It's black ball right by the camera here. And finally, Blackhawks get a basket. It's been a long time. Really can't remember the last time they got a basket. I think it must have been before, very early in the third quarter. It's a nice pass. Peter Rapley storming it. 34-14. There's 5 minutes 43 on the clock. Kings and Blackhawks playing for this inbound. Oh, he was off court. Goes back to Blackhawks as he went beyond the boundaries of the court. Oh, and that comes to nothing from Blackhawks. Kings get it over the halfway line. Oh! That was a bit of a swipe there. We got that on camera. I don't think it was malicious. And it's his 5th foul. So he has been ejected from the game. That was his 5th foul. That's got to be back court. That's got to be back court. Oh, great defending there by Kings. On behalf of everybody from the Kings, I would like to thank you if you are tuning in for this game in Division 3, Central and Southwest, between the Kings second team and the Blackhawks second team. I hope you're enjoying it as much as we are supplying it to you. Peter Rapley right behind me. He's had a great game today. So has this young man, Yasmin. He's becoming an exceptional ball handler. Wayne Burton with the ball now. Back to Peter Rapley. You've got to wonder how much of the 24 is left. Shot from Rapley, hits the rim. Back to Burton. Burton tries from long range. Or was he actually going for Yasmin? I think he was going for Yasmin, but it's been turned over. And we got 3.5 minutes left. We look at the team fouls. Kings on 3, Blackhawks are on 1 in this quarter.
I don't know what the call was there. And 2:12 left on the. Henry with the ball. Oh, lucky Henry. And with our foul, Kings go into foul trouble. Ball still loose, spin rolls out. 1 minute 34 left on the clock. We're inviting you after this game to stay tuned, where we will have Kings 1, Blackhawks 1 in Division 1 South. Kings are on the line. .58 seconds on the clock. Man down on the floor. Referee has not stopped the game. 2 shots. It's a holding foul. Blackhawks will go back to the line. And it's his 5th foul. So Corey rejoins the field. Here at the Thames Valley Kings, we do have an award called the Dirty Duck, given to the player who gets the most fouls in the season. And I must admit, Yasmin is probably going to be very close to winning that award. Not an award you want to win, though.
Hits the rim. And the rebound goes off. It gets picked up by a Blackhawks player. 46 seconds on the clock. Oh, and an interception there from Denise. Goes to Wayne. And Wayne is up. He's got a bit of a fast break going. A lot of people back in defence. Goes to Peter Rapley. Goes to Corey. Oh, but it gets chopped out of his hands. And you have to wonder now, have King just done enough there? 31 seconds left. 35-15 is the score. Goes to Peter Rapley. Shot is up, and it's in for another two. Kings still extend their lead here. They are in foul trouble. 28.2 on the clock, from what I can tell. You have to wonder, will Blackhawks find the basket again in this game? It's a long one, it's a long two, and it's brilliant! Great shot there. Full credit to the fella. Here we go. 12 seconds. Kings will have to get it past the halfway point. They can't just hold the ball. They probably want to at this point. It's a long throw. It doesn't get to anybody. And I don't know who that pass was intended to, but I think it was probably just to waste time. It's 1.2 seconds on the clock.
3-point play. 1.2 seconds on the clock.
And that's the game. We thank you for joining for this Division 3 game. Up next is going to be the Division 1 South game. So, very impressive 37-17 win by a Division 3 team. And we will be back very shortly with the Division 1 game. Hey everybody, welcome back. We are going to be having the Thames Valley Kings versus Blackhawks Division 1 South game. It's going to be streaming to you very shortly, but the Thames Valley Kings would like to express our absolute thanks and gratitude to the Wokingham United Charities for their donation, which has helped fund the new court markings you're seeing here at the FBC Centre in Wokingham, and that allows us to play the game because we used to have the old court markings here from pre-2012 as Reece Barker from the Thames Valley Kings streams in there. So we do thank you, Wokingham United Charities, for allowing us to have the latest core markings to meet league regulations. They also have Boccia markings here, which are the blue lines, and there is a lady who is trying to get to the Tokyo 2020 Paralympics, so good luck to her. But thank you ever so much for the amount of work that you have done for us here. It looks fantastic. So before the game, let's have a look at the league table. There's about 4 minutes to go, and this young man is smiling, and he should be. This is number 42, this is PJ O'Donovan, and he's part of this Division 1 team that are looking incredibly strong, and you can see they're third in the table, but that doesn't tell the whole story. Kings are only third really because of the fact that both the Jaguars and the Titans second team have both played 8 games. Kings are 6 played, 6 wins, and if you look at that score difference, or point difference rather, 176 points between those games. So Kings here, a win would take them pretty much near the top of the table. In fact, it would make them level with Jaguars. Blackhawks, not a great start to the season for those guys, but they are working incredibly hard and we've got the utmost respect for them. They're currently sitting 6th in the table, 7 games, 7 defeats unfortunately. But today's game is going to be a cracker, so please don't think it's going to be a 1 game already. Blackhawks are going to come out and they're going to want to win this game just as much as Kings. So we hope you guys enjoy that in the build up to this game. We'd also like to thank our sponsors here, especially the guys from Newbury Weekly News, the fundamental coach Chris, who is here somewhere. He's down here with his family watching the game. I'll see if I can grab him at some point to have a quick little chat with him. And of course, to our friends at Kennet Radio, especially to Steve and the guys at Kennet Radio Saturday Sports, 1006.7 in the Newbury Thatcham area, and of course the Wokingham paper, who have been following us incredibly well in the last few weeks, and of course our friends at the Newbury Weekly News for Newbury and Thatcham area, where our guys also train. You can see in the left of our shot we've got our coaches Grant Barker and Pat O'Donovan, who's there getting these guys up and ready to go, and I'm for one am looking forward to this one. It's going to be a clinic. So we are literally just a minute 50 away from this game, and we hope you enjoy it as much as we do bringing it to you. So thank you for everybody for their continuing support of the Thames Valley Kings. I do want to give a shout out to recently, we have 2 schools that represented the South East at the Inclusive Zone Basketball Finals. 3 of our Kings members were part of those schools. Great Marlow and the guys at St. Crispin's, and we thank those guys for supporting our efforts of getting IZB into the schools. A fundamentally huge, out of this world final. It went down to a single point, and it was St. Crispin's that picked up the win by that single point. And we thank you guys for tuning in for this Division 1 game. So without further ado, coaches, the Kings and Blackhawk players have been returned to their benches. So this one is going to get started in a few minutes. In fact, 45 seconds to go. And we thank you for being here. This is the live Division 1 South game between the Kings and the Blackhawks. We also have some of the parents coming back with their chairs. It's actually phenomenal because they all keep ducking under the camera even though we haven't started the game.
I know.
It's fantastic.
I found the moment there.
If you're just tuning us, the Division 3 game ended Kings 37, Blackhawks 17. And we're just about to get started in Division 1. So without further ado, let's get started. Our cameraman today, and a huge thank you, is to Ren, who is actually my dad. He's not technically my dad, but I call him my dad. Kind of looks like my dad. If you rub Vaseline over the mirror.
Thanks for those kind words, Pete.
Thank you for Ren for taking the time out of his day to join us, to be the cameraman. And we are just seconds away from tip-off. Now what you don't realise, people, is that it's incredibly hard to follow these games with these quick passes that these guys are doing. So if we do miss a pass, we do apologise. Oh! And we've nicknamed him the cleaner just for that reason. George Gray. He's having a phenomenal season here at Kings. Two to come for Blackhawks. He's left Liam there. Oh! That look on Liam's face. That solid defending work that he did there, just there. It looks like Dave Kingston's gone down for a bit of flippity floppity floop. Arms there. Little help, anybody? Little help? Whistle's gone, it's a rogue one. I think it's a call against the Kings, but it wasn't on camera, unfortunately. Oh, and the basket is probably going to be good, and it's going to be a 1 for Liam Barker there. A quick reminder of the team fouls. Loose ball picked up by Kings. Rebound, we can't see it. There's a man down for the Kings. It's number 42, PJ O'Donovan. He hit quite hard there. He looks like he's all right. So, I think it's a timeout. Which went to the Blackhawks. I thought that might have been a referee one because of the injury there, but it looks like he's fine. We'd like to thank our sponsors at this time, including the fundamental coach, Chris. He's here today. Support his little one. And Kennet Radio on 106.7 at 3 o'clock today is the Kennet Radio Saturday Sports Show, and you'll probably hear them talking about today's results, and also the Wokingham paper for their continued support of us in the sports section, as well as Newbury Weekly News in the Newbury Thatcham area. There's quite a few chairs either side if you want to sit and watch the game. Thank you for coming out. And we're back here after that Blackhawks timeout. Two. We return back to the line now with Liam Barker. Kings with a healthy 12-3 lead. There's 4 minutes 29 on the clock. Almost interception there. Blackhawks have got to get the ball over the halfway line, or they're going to get the 8-second violation. Just due via David Kingston. Single Blackhawks fella is in there, and he's getting all the rebounds. Kings need to pick this up, but it's George Gray on the offense now. Tobin is skating around him, and it goes to Barker. Take a quick look at the team fouls. Kings on 3, Blackhawks on 2. behalf of everybody at the Thames Valley Kings, we welcome you to this phenomenal Division 1 South game between the Kings and the Blackhawks. And it's a turnover for the Kings here, we think. Oh! .254 left on the clock here. That's a very strong defensive work here from Kings. And Liam Barker and the cleaner's backing down, and he gets the 2 and potentially another 1. You have to imagine if David Kingston is getting a little bit agitated here. That's why we call him the cleaner. And this is a defensive unit that's really working together. Starting to close down the Blackhawks, and it goes against Blackhawks there on the pickup. I imagine he didn't have full control of his chair. Kings on 3,000. 3,000. Kings. Interesting statistic here with 1:47 left. Blackhawks are in foul trouble. King extending the lead to 18-5. It's a long throw there, just over the halfway line. Tobin with the ball now. Oh! You don't give Tom Tobin that much space, he will punish you.
Amazing.
59 seconds left in the quarter. Debate between the referees whether it's team fouls. It is team fouls. Both teams now are in foul trouble.
is under the basket.
Oh, side of Tomin's head there. I don't think the guy flinched, he's Superman. Oh. 14 seconds on the clock. 10. 5 seconds left. Oh, just before the buzzer there. As the buzzer for the quarter goes. Kings 22, Blackhawks 8. Ooh, yeah.
I'm just
We'd like to take this quick opportunity to express our thanks to Wokenham's United Charities for their donation, which has helped us fund the new court markets here at the FBC, which allows us to play this great sport of wheelchair basketball. There is also Bokia linings that are on the floor as well, as we have a lady that's trying to get to Tokyo 2020. So good luck to her as well. We rejoin the action in quarter 2. I think there was good intentions there, maybe just badly executed. Good basket there.
Yeah, very close.
Unlucky. That just came off her chair. Basket's good, and I think Reece Barker will be going back to the line for one. Kings extend their lead to 30-12. There's 7.5 minutes left in this quarter. It's an impressive high line the Kings are playing here. You get the sense the Blackhawks are struggling to break it down. Some crazy long shots. Kings almost slow trying to get the rebounds, but Liam Barker's by himself for the fast break, and that's an easy two. He'll get those all day. It's like a phenomenal snake to try and get through that Kings defence. And then it's just that fast break, and then Liam Barker gets another two. And you have to feel that this Kings team are going to lead this one right the way to the finish. And there's no relentless. Oh, a mistake there. Blackhawks. That's another two easy for the Kings. This game is so fast. They are just pouncing down on them. And that is a timeout to the Blackhawks. And that makes you think, how are they going to continue this game? We'd like to thank the Wokingham paper for their continuing support of us in their sports section alongside our friends at the Newbury Weekly News, covering Newbury and Thatcham. And of course, Chris, the fundamental coach who has been working with this Division 1 team with training, nutrition, lifestyle and support. And our friends at Kennet Radio 106.7, their support for their Saturday sports show has been immense, and we thank them for that continued support that they show us. So as we come out of our timeout here, no, the basket, isn't it? There's already a whistle. That is seconds. Of the fouls. Still only one foul in the quarter, and it's an interception from young Atkins.
On the front court. 23 on the shot, no problem.
It's back up! Come on! Controversial call there. I would have called that a back court. She laid the ball down. Might even show that to the ref after the game, but anyway, Liam Barker on the break, and that's easy 2 for Kings. Oh, an interception again! This time, young PJ. Great drive. And that's another 2 for Kings. And they have taken control in the second quarter. 4:44 on the clock. I don't even think the camera can catch up, but that is a hell of a fast break. And that's 42-14, and you wonder how much Kings are going to push them in this game. Oh, they've stolen the ball again! This team is just working phenomenally together. You just can't fault anything wrong with them right now. And it goes to Atkin, but it won't count. I don't know if it will count. It won't count. It's 3-second call. Oh, and the amount of work these Kings players are doing on this court. And there's David Kingston down. The referee blows to stop. And we have a sub here from the Blackhawks. It's off happening off camera. 2:55 left in this quarter. In fact, 2:55 left in this half. And you're watching the live Division 1 South game between the Kings and the Blackhawks. It's 42-14 in quarter 2. 2:55 on the clock. We've got a tyre malfunction. The Kings lining up the defence as Blackhawks swap out a player due to a chair issue. That's a hell of a pass to PJ. Oh my word! I don't know what was better, the pass or the actual 2 points. He was away from the basket when he took that. Phenomenal. Oh, and the Kings intercept the ball again through Liam Barker. Oh, he tried to do a finger roll there, but didn't quite work. Quick reminder of the team fouls. Quite an uneventful second quarter here. 1:51 left on the clock. Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, phenomenal. .6 seconds left on the clock. Kings up by 30. And .5 seconds left.
And the buzzer runs for half time. Kings with a 30-point lead. 46-16. And with the half-time buzzer, the Kings would like to express their thanks to the Wokingham United Charities for their donations, which has helped fund the new court markings, which allows us to play the sport of wheelchair basketball. They've also allowed for a Boccia player to train here with the blue markings that you may see on the court. So a huge, huge thank you to the Wokingham United Charities for their assistance. And that leads us to half-time. It's Kings 46, Blackhawks 16. We're back after the half-time break.
Okay, welcome back for the second half.
Having worked here all day. Yeah.
We will get the sponsorship icons off and get you guys ready for the third quarter. What a first half performance that was from the Kings. We'll be live in a couple of minutes for the second half of this one.
Maybe it is possible if depending on how tired the other team. Yeah. Because I think
It's a lot harder doing the camera work on the Big One game actually.
Oh yeah.
Like you blink and it's gone.
Kind of trying to watch that and watch the screen and get the camera in quick enough. Yeah. I did the Div 1 game last time and I struggled, so I know how it feels. Especially with those fast breaks. We're going to be getting this second half underway right now, and on behalf of everybody here at the Thames Valley Kings, we thank you for joining us in this stream of this doubleheader between the Thames Valley Kings and the Blackhawks. This is our second game, and you could call it our main event. This is our Division 1 South game, and it's Kings who have the commanding lead, 46-16 at the start of the second half. I've been corrected. Apparently Henry says I am the main event and he's part of our Division 3 team. I don't know if you saw it earlier, but the fact that his basket from his free throw, his first ever free throw at National League, went in the rim, bounced around and then came back out again, and I swear the microphone on this camera was busted with the amount of shouting going on. But it was a phenomenal game, that first one, and it's a phenomenal game this second one as well. Credit to both sides. This is a fantastic game of wheelchair basketball. Kings, there's a loose ball here. And it's Papa Graham with the ball to Tobin. And Tobin will get those all day. Kings extend their lead to 30 points. Kings allowing the ball to flow a little bit in this second half. Calling the cleaner and he didn't clean up that time. End-to-end basketball here in this Division 1 South game between the Kings and the Blackhawks. And that's in. Kings passing the ball around well here. Tobin with a shot. There's a whistle. I believe it's a 3-second call. Oh no, it's a push. Bit of confusion about who was going to be inbounding. Oh. Fast break to George here. The cleaner's going to clean it. (52-22). It's still a 30-point game. Blackhawks are working well in this second half. Oh, Tobin's down. Oh, man down, but the game continues. And that was Graham Barker on the floor there. Points are good though, it's 54-22. We've got a sub from PJ. Looks like it's the Barker brothers that are coming on for PJ and Grant there. That's a 3-second violation there. You can see the disappointment on the Blackhawks' faces there. Tobin coming in. Liam, here's Reese Barker. As a 2. There's 4:24 on the clock. Long pass by Blackhawks. Another long pass. Can Blackhawks do anything with the ball here? It's a long shot. Hits the backboard, comes off. Deflection's back to the Kings. And that is a timeout for Blackhawks. That's the end of the Blackhawks timeout. On behalf of everybody from the Thames Valley Kings, it's with great pride that we provide you guys with this live stream of today's matches in Division 3 and Division 1. This is, of course, the second game we're showing today. We hope you enjoy it as much as we have providing it to you. As we're back in. It's a long throw, but they can't capitalise. Oh, it's like the Kings are playing hot potato with that ball, and that's the cleaner. Blackhawks make the basket. It's now a 39-point game. Make that a 41-point game. These youngsters are the Kings. We are so proud of them. You should be around them when they train. They have so much heart. The passion they have for this sport is phenomenal. Blackhawks are trying to get the ball in, but it's a rebound to number 17, Reece Barker. I'm wondering what the odds are going to be in Vegas for a Blackhawks comeback. And we're into the final minute of the third quarter here. 52 seconds on that clock. Just see this passing game the Kings are doing, it's phenomenal. And you have to wonder who's engaged the kill switch here for the Kings. There's a long pass, it's blocked out by the cleaner, George Gray. Oh, and even Adele Atkinson is getting involved, so that's 2 for her. And that's a 70-point game already, and we've got another quarter to go.
I think I'm
Long three attempt there. And if you're still watching, what a quarter that was as well. And we thank you for joining us for this live stream game, and I hope you're enjoying it as much as we have providing it to you. Special shout outs to our little man Josh, who is our water technician, aka water boy. Hydration technician there, he's working hard. And you got to wonder, are Kings going to lay back in this fourth quarter, or are they going to go out and try and annihilate Blackhawks? There's young Henry from our Division 3 team. He's already checking out his near miss of a free throw from that Division 3 game. I swear that should have gone in.
Flagging now. Yeah, not long to go.
As we go into the final quarter here, it's Kings 70, Blackhawks 23. free attempt there. You almost get the impression the Blackhawks are getting desperate now. Kings have just got a passing game going that is just so sweet. Tom Tobin. There's 8 minutes 36 left in this game. Kings up by 49 points. This is a young, hungry team that we have at Kings. And there's Tobin. Is that a 3 attempt there? Joe Humphreys joining from our Division 3 team. Provides the screen to Reece Barker, who can't finish. But the amount of pressure this team is applying to Blackhawks still is phenomenal. Oh, the ball goes to PJ O'Donovan, but it goes off court. It's a Blackhawks ball. Two to come for Blackhawks. Reece Barker's chatting to the ref. A great way to rebound there. We're officially on a 100-point game. 101 points scored so far. 6 minutes 49 left on the clock. Basket won't count. There's a whistle. Fortunately, I missed the hand signal. It's a push.
Finish ball.
Tobin to finish off. Fantastic two there from Tobin. Kings on 78 now, Blackhawks 25. Pass is a little long. Quick reminder of the team fouls there with 5 minutes 50 on the clock. Oh, straight to Tobin here. And that's an 80-point game for Kings. Tobin again. He's going to miss from there. Great assist there. And that is a timeout. Again for Blackhawks. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank Tenant Radio on 106.7 in the Newbury Thatcham area for their continuing support of us, as well as the Wokingham paper. It's great to see us in the sports section of that paper, as well as the Newbury Weekly News, who do it for the Newbury and Thatcham area. So thanks a lot, everybody. Also a huge shout out to Chris, the fundamental coach, who deals with training, nutrition, lifestyle and support for our Division 1 team. And that timeout was called with 3 minutes 26 on the clock. Some of these Kings players, they're quicker than hiccups. Travelling call, 28. 3 minutes and a single second left on the clock. And that's in for Kings. Extend their lead now to 55 points. The baskets just are not coming for Blackhawks, who managed to recover the ball up. But it's back. And here's the fast break. When I say they're quicker than a hiccup, look at Tobin, look at Barker go. Ball's recovered for Kings. I guess it was a fast break attempt that went wrong for the Blackhawks there. And they pick up 86-29. 1:54 left on the clock. Again, Blackhawks cannot capitalise on the ball. Rogue whistle there. Unsportsmanlike there for Blackhawks. Kings miss. Humphreys here. It's a shot from Humphreys. It's short. He's got the ball. Ball is loose. It's a white ball. Fast break, but he's being chased down by Tobin. Of course, convert that to a 3-point play. Oh!
Well, that's a nasty one. Huh?
Can you... No, off the table, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Well, I didn't realise.
I think we're okay.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, there's a particular cable there, and if you knock the cable, you'll take the whole stream out.
Oh, sorry.
Do apologise.
No, it's all right.
I had it happen in one of the other games. That's why I'm paranoid. 'Cause it took us out for the entire second half of the game. But I think we're okay.
That will be no good.
Tom Termin pushing the ball out. 15 seconds left on the clock. And that's the game. A commanding win there. 86-33. Look at the smiles on some of these Kings faces. The jobs are good, and
Still recording now?
yes, it's still recording.
Yeah, it's fine. I know what to do. Well done, Liam.
Go back outside.
And that takes Kings now to 7 from 7. On behalf of everybody here at the Thames Valley Kings, we would like to again thank the Wokingham United Charities for their donation, which has helped fund the new court markings, allowing us to play this great sport. On behalf of everybody here from the Thames Valley Kings, we thank you for joining us for this huge double-header between the Kings and the Blackhawks. Two fantastic games we had today, and we are going to sign off. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you at the next game.